Why comparing yourself to others is a losing game. In our hyper-connected world, the temptation to compare ourselves to others is an ever-present, insidious force. From meticulously curated social media feeds to the highlight reels of our peers' achievements, we are constantly bombarded with images of what appears to be effortless success, perfect lives, and undeniable talent. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, if only I were as smart as them. If only I had their opportunities. Or, why isn't my life as perfect as theirs? But this constant evaluation against others is not only unproductive, it's a deeply damaging habit that robs us of our joy, stifles our growth, and obscures our unique brilliance. The illusion of perfection. What you see isn't always what you get. One of the most fundamental reasons why comparison is a losing game is that we are almost always comparing our unvarnished, often messy reality to someone else's carefully constructed facade. Social media, in particular, is a master of this deception. People share their triumphs, their vacation photos, their promotions, and their seemingly flawless relationships. What they rarely share are the rejections, the failures, the insecurities, the countless hours of hard work, or the quiet struggles that are an intrinsic part of every human experience. Consider the aspiring artist scrolling through Instagram, seeing only the stunning finished pieces of a renowned painter. They don't see the countless failed attempts, the self-doubt, the financial struggles, or the years of relentless practice that went into honing that artist's craft. Similarly, the entrepreneur envying a competitor's booming business doesn't see the sleepless nights, the difficult decisions, the initial setbacks, or the sacrifices made behind the scenes. When we compare our behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, we're engaging in an unfair and fundamentally flawed assessment. We create an artificial standard that is impossible to meet, leading only to feelings of inadequacy and despair. The uniqueness of your journey. Different paths, different paces. Every individual embarks on a unique journey through life, shaped by an intricate tapestry of experiences, talents, challenges, and opportunities. Just as no two fingerprints are identical, no two life paths will ever be precisely the same. We possess distinct strengths, face different obstacles, and operate on our own timelines. Comparing your progress to someone else's is akin to comparing a fish to a bird and judging them both on their ability to climb a tree. It makes no sense. Your personal growth, career trajectory, relationship development, and overall life progression are deeply personal. What might be an appropriate pace for one person could be entirely different for another, and neither is inherently better or worse. Perhaps you're taking a slower, more deliberate path to achieve your goals, gathering valuable experiences along the way. Or maybe you've encountered unexpected detours that have taught you crucial lessons. These are not signs of failure. They are integral parts of your story, shaping you into the person you are meant to become. When you constantly measure yourself against others, you risk dismissing the value of your own unique experiences and the lessons they offer. The thief of joy. How comparison steals your happiness. Theodore Roosevelt famously said, "Comparison is the thief of joy." This timeless adage rings profoundly true. When we are caught in the grip of comparison, our focus shifts outward, away from our own accomplishments, blessings, and progress. Instead of celebrating our own wins, however small, we lament what we perceive as our shortcomings in relation to others. This constant state of envy and dissatisfaction can erode our self-esteem, foster resentment, and breed a pervasive sense of inadequacy. It prevents us from appreciating the present moment and the genuine good in our lives. Instead of feeling grateful for what we have, we become preoccupied with what we lack, perpetually chasing an elusive ideal defined by someone else's perceived success. This cycle of striving and dissatisfaction can lead to anxiety, depression, and a profound sense of unfulfillment. The path to self-discovery. Focusing inward, not outward. Breaking free from the chains of comparison requires a conscious and consistent effort to shift our focus inward. It's about cultivating self-awareness, embracing gratitude, and defining success on our own terms. Identify your triggers. Pay attention to when and where you tend to compare yourself most often. Is it on social media? During conversations with friends? At work? Recognizing these triggers is the first step toward disarming them. Practice gratitude. Regularly acknowledge and appreciate the positive aspects of your life, no matter how small. Keeping a gratitude journal can be a powerful tool to shift your perspective from lack to abundance. Define your own success. What does success truly mean to you? Is it financial wealth, meaningful relationships, personal growth, creative fulfillment, or making a positive impact on the world? When you align your goals and values with your own definition of success, external comparisons lose their power. Celebrate your progress. Focus on your own journey and acknowledge the strides you've made, however incremental. Rather than comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, last month, or last year. This internal comparison fosters a sense of accomplishment and encourages continued growth. Embrace your uniqueness. Recognize and cherish your individual strengths, talents, and quirks. Understand that your unique combination of attributes is what makes you, you. There is no one else quite like you, and that is your superpower. Limit exposure to triggers. If certain social media platforms or environments consistently trigger comparison, consider limiting your time on them or unfollowing accounts that make you feel inadequate. Cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and empathy you would offer a dear friend. When self-doubt creeps in, challenge those negative thoughts and remind yourself of your inherent worth. Conclusion. In a world that constantly nudges us towards external validation, the decision not to compare yourself to anybody is an act of radical self-acceptance and liberation. It's a choice to reclaim your joy, honor your unique path, and celebrate the magnificent person you are becoming. The only competition that truly matters is the one with your past self, striving to be a little better, a little kinder, and a little more authentic each day. Let go of the unseen battle and embrace the boundless potential of your own remarkable journey.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment and share. Thank you.